In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 affordable universities to consider if you're wanting to study nursing here in the UK, and also I'm going to be sharing with you guys the requirements. I will also be responding to some questions from my previous video. If this looks like what you're going to be interested in, then
you'll be living your good life. Catch a glimpse from the outside, then you see me now, see me now, see now.
Hi guys, welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If today is your first time here, my name is Stella. If you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Please don't forget to like, subscribe and share my videos. Click on that notification bell so you get notified whenever I post any new videos. And for my returning subscribers, you guys are the real G. Thank you guys for the love. Thank you for the support. Honestly, I really appreciate. Thank you guys for the love. I appreciate so much. On my channel, I talk about my life here in the UK, what's happening around me, and I share information. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 6 affordable nursing universities to consider if you're wanting to come to the UK to study nursing or any other course anyway. But before then, I have some questions I'm going to be responding from my previous videos. There's so many questions I get, and even on my Instagram, sometimes I don't respond because, to be honest, sitting down, typing, responding. So I decided that whenever I'm making any new video, I'll pick few questions that people are asking me a lot and then respond. So in today's video, I'm going to be responding to the first question. Someone was asking me that is there any age limit to apply for masters? To be honest, I'm not a consultant, I'm not an agent. I only work hand in hand with an agent, but like I don't work for any universities. For that age range, I'm just telling you guys based on my experience. So I know of someone who finished secondary school with secondary school. I don't know what is equivalent. Secondary school, I don't know if they call them college or what. But anyways, I'm from Nigeria. So when I say secondary school, I think if you're from Nigeria, you should understand. Like I said, I'm not an agent. I'm not a consultant. I don't work for any university. It's just based on experience and research. That's what I share with you guys. And for that, I can remember for degree, I have someone that wanted to come here to study, and the person only have secondary school certificate, which the person finished I don't know if it's how many years, I think around 12 years ago. That's the person finished secondary school around 17 years, and the person is around 30 now, 30 or 31, and the person was not able to get degree. That's first year because they said the age gap is too much. Not like you can't study while you're 30 years, but if the spacing is too much, that is, like say you finish secondary school and you did not study anything, like you did not go to college, like you did not do any training in between, you just like maybe doing business or you're just working, it's difficult. So I think the person have literally 12 years space, and the person wants to start degree, and the person wasn't able to get the admission, to be honest, because the age difference is still a lot, and they said this person have not been in school for a long time. That's just the main reason. Because if you have like graduated from let's say secondary school and you have like pre-ND or ND, any qualification in between is better. But if you don't have any, honestly, most university will not accept you if the last time you've been in school is more than 10. I think that's for degree, that's undergraduate, and for postgraduate, I don't know. I think there's no age limit. I think you can apply whenever you want to apply because you just want further education, isn't it? But I'm not sure. But I'm just talking about undergraduate because I know of someone that I know that wanted to apply, and which we tried, but the person didn't get the admission because they said the space is too much. 12 years is a lot. So if you're planning to come to the UK, there's no age gap, there's no age limit, there's no age whatever. But just know that if you left school for a long time and without doing any course in between, it's difficult to get admission. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. That's if you're applying for undergraduate. But if you're applying for postgraduate, I think it's a little bit better. The next one, someone was asking me, not just one person, a few person was asking me, like we're asking me that this one, I could remember one was saying environmental whatever in as first degree. One said I can't remember the courses anyway. But the main thing is that in that same video, I don't know if the person did not watch the video, because that's what I talk about in that video. The person was asking me if with the course he or she did, can she apply for nursing masters? And that same video I was explaining to you guys that you can apply. In that same video, I explained that you can apply for nursing if you study any course. When I mean any course, if you like study plant and fish or fish and plant, whatever you study, and you don't have any healthcare related, course that you study in school, you can still apply. But you must have at least minimum of 500 hours in healthcare, meaning either you go to the hospital to do training, When I mean training, like just to it can be charity, it can be paid work, it doesn't matter, but you must have at least 500 hours of work experience. I think it's approximately 3 months, but I don't know, you can check it yourself. So if you don't have anything related to health background, you want to study nursing, you must have at least 500 hours of work in care home, in hospital, in anything related to health. Yes, you need to have that, and you must definitely submit a proof that yes, you have those experience or training in health. So yes, if you studied any course as undergraduate, you can still apply for nursing in masters. You just need that 500 hours of work experience. Yes. And the next one, someone was asking me what are the documents to apply. I've been making videos about, you know, studying in the UK. I always share the documents. I don't still understand. If people don't watch my videos, or you see that you watch it halfway and skip where you're supposed to understand or you're supposed to learn something, honestly. But anyways, I'm still going to say the same thing in this video. The requirements are, so for masters, you need your degree, certificate and transcripts, WAEC, international passport data page, CV, personal statement, 2 reference letter, and you will need your IELTS. That's the English test. Yeah, for nursing students you need it, but if you're going for other courses, you don't really need it, to be honest. When we came to this country, we didn't do anything like English test. So like I said, my brother did not write English test, but at the same time, if your country, like if you're watching from a non-speaking English country, I think you definitely need it, because for University of Huddersfield, there's something they usually do. They call it credibility interview. So credibility interview, I think it's for them to know if you understand English, because you don't want to spend all the money and still don't understand what they teach in class. So yeah, I think Nigeria is because it's an English-speaking country, because my country we speak English, yes, and English is in our curriculum or whatever they call it, yes. So I think that's why most universities don't really ask us. But if you're coming to study nursing, you need it. But if you're coming for other courses, I don't think you need the English test, but maybe some universities will want to that. But like I said, if you're coming for nursing, they will need it. So someone was also asking me that with level 3 MVQ, can she or he, I don't even know if it's a he or she, apply it for degree in university? And I made a video on that, so please try and check my previous videos for better understanding. So now let's talk about affordable university. Number one, we have University of Staffordshire. So if you're coming to study in the UK, it's either you pay installmentally or you pay all at once. So some persons pay installmental. That means they pay the first deposit, and when they enter the UK, they pay second deposit, third deposit, you know, stuff like that. Some people do that. Why some people, for them to finish up their deposit, it is difficult. That's when they get blocked. You know, like you won't get access to the school when you're already in the UK. But for nursing, I don't think I'll advise you to like be paying installmentally, because I don't think if you have plans on coming to the UK to be working and paying your school fees, it will be a bit challenging, to be honest. For me, I feel it's a bit challenging because nursing students usually go for placement, and when they go for placement, it takes them, I think, how many hours a week? I think around 36 hours a week. So imagine you go for placement, maybe be working 4 or 5 times in a week. So when will you also have time to do some extra job to pay off your school fees? So I think it will be a bit difficult. So for University of Staffordshire, if you're planning to pay installmental, it says first deposit is £3,500. So you pay it in September as you're entering the university. That's when you pay that, you get your cards and you apply for visa. For that's the first installment. Second installment, you're meant to pay it in January, and it says second installment should be 33%, you pay it in January, and the third installment should be 33%, you pay in April. So that's how they break it down. So that means your first installment is September when you're entering the school, second installment January, and third installment, that's when you pay off your remaining balance in April. That's how they break it down. They have to break it down for you guys. So if you are coming in as an international student, your school fees is 19,500. That's for international student coming to study nursing postgraduate. And then second one is University of Sunderland. So University of Sunderland, their school fees is 14,250 for international student, and their course is starting 19th September this year. And also they have full-time and part-time. I don't think international student can apply for part-time, to be honest. It has to be full-time. It's home student are like citizen, people already in the UK, they can do part-time, but you as international student is a no. I don't think you can do part-time. And the third one, we have University of Derby. University of Derby, their school fees is 14,700 per year, and for home student is £9,250. For University of Derby, you must have at least 2.2 in your degree. So if you have third class, let's say if you have third class, no, you won't get it. It has to be minimum of 2.2. So you have 2.1, 2.2 first class here, you can apply, but from third class it's a no. And it says that if you do not have any if you do not graduate with any nursing qualification, you need to have experience. That's what I just explained earlier, that you must have at least 500 hours. So in this university, it's also saying that on their side, that you must at least have the experience. So that's just it. The fourth one, we have Coventry University. The fifth one, University of Teesside. To be honest, University of Teesside is one of the affordable universities here in the UK. I remember calling them to make some inquiries. So aside from nursing, you can also consider it for any other course. University of Teesside, yeah. And this sixth one we have University of East London. So these are the universities you can consider. I'll also put their names on my description below, so if you want to like check it out, you can check them out. Just check them out for any other course. They are so affordable. So Teesside University and Sunderland, this university are so affordable, even if you're not coming to study nursing. Yes, they are so affordable. So this is it for today's video. If you find this video informative, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, subscribe, and share my videos. And if you have any questions, don't forget to leave it on the comment section. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll keep trying my best to respond to your questions as time goes on. Anyway guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.